Hi, you're watching Brioche Knit Tips. I'm Xandy from So I Make Stuff, and in this video, I'm going to show you the Brioche 4-stitch centered decrease. This is my swatch of my decrease. You can see that nice central spine going up, and 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches decreased symmetrically on either side. In a pattern, it's going to look like this when it's written. And in a chart, you'll see this symbol. Let's start our swatches. You can see that I have begun my Brioche 2-color swatch here. All you need to cast on is more than 10 stitches so that you have some room to decrease. And I suggest that you work in a pattern that's familiar, whatever that might be. You're going to start your row however it instructs you to do so. The only thing that you need to know is that you'll always work a slip-one yarn over before you do your decrease. So I am ready for my slip-one yarn over, and now I'm going to begin my decrease. The first step is to slip the first stitch knitwise to the right hand needle. Now slipping knitwise simply means that you're going to slip the stitch through the front loop as if you were going to knit it. So I'm going to slip that knitwise. Now you're actually also going to slip the second stitch knitwise. So let's do that. Now that those two have been slipped onto the right hand needle, we're just going to slip them back to the left hand needle together. But we're going to slip them back together through the front loop. So that's important. We're going to put the needle in to the front of the stitch and transfer them back. Now what we've done is reverse the order of the stitches on the needle. Next, we're going to slip the first 3 stitches on the left hand needle knitwise together. So that's 1 stitch in its wrap, and the 3rd stitch in its wrap. So all these stitches through the front loop, as if we're going to knit them, get slipped to the right hand needle together. And now with the left hand needle, we're just going to take the first stitch, the closest stitch to the tip of the right hand needle, and through the front loop, slip it back to the left so that it can be worked in the next step. And then we're going to knit 3 stitches together. So that's 1, 2, and a stitch in its wrap. So that's 4 wraps on the needle, 3 stitches. Knit those all together, and then simply pass the slipped stitches over to complete the decrease. There you go. I'm going to work a few rows so that you can see what this looks like in the context of some larger brioche. And so I'll be right back. Now you can see here I have finished my swatch, and here is my decrease. It's nice and centered. It's got that 1 spine running up the middle and the 2 going in on the sides. It decreases the 4 stitches, you could say the 4 stitches that are on each side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and the center is the one that remains. If we turn this swatch over, there are my ends, you can see that it's nice and neat on the back with 2 stitches coming together. That's also a very nice look to have, and you can play around with what row you do your decrease on to get this effect on the front of your work if you want that look. I tend to like to use that in some of my patterns. Now that you've done your decreases, I hope that you can have fun and play around with these, and that you found this video helpful. If you want to learn more about brioche, you can check out the rest of my brioche knit tips videos, or you can see some other cool techniques in my knit tips videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.